Coronavirus. I need a haircut. um, so, the fake Lucifer could kill me, and Rick Bush basically was the one behind me getting killed for basically owning Germany and everything, blaming me for war crimes and all kinds of stuff that I didn't actually do. The Auschwitz sites were, of course, advanced research sites and all that other stuff. And basically, I was less the Lumiere Electrical Service Cipher. And basically, if you want people to know what you've done, one way is make a song. Like I say, I am only just one person, and I have to thank all my entertainers and everyone else for helping me do this, basically. And the most happiest time I've had was basically as a cipher, where I was safe away from the fake GOD Republicans and basically the fake Lucifer Rodney Dean Bradley. So anyway, I was safe and happy and able to do all kinds of stuff, including make the song. In SX. Actually, it's probably a Starline thing. Anyway, while other people went to church and spoke about blah blah blah, heaven and God and everything else, there's a better way of communicating with people and talking to people. And that was through music and all kinds of other stuff. Anyway, and paying bands and all that stuff, and my wonderful entertainers. Like I said, they weren't paid a lot originally, and then I upped their wages basically, and other things like that, so they would have a fair amount of money and stuff like that. At first, they just had use of basically Starline buildings and stuff like that, which is basically all over the world, and also drugs and all kinds of other stuff, women, access to everything and everything, basically. And then later on, of course, they would we'd switch over to pay them more and stuff like that. I think there was a problem with other people trying to control them or something like that. And basically, so I started having them paid more so they could be on their own, and they wouldn't be under the control of like the fake Lucifer or some idiot basically that wasn't affiliated with me, so they could do their own thing. Anyway, so as basically they were being mistreated and stuff like that. So anyway, and lots of songs and stuff. So F.L.E.S.H, Flight, Lumiere, Electrical Service, or Cipher, basically, and H for her. So yes, me. Anyway, like I said, as a computer or a cipher, I was free, finally. I was free of Rodney, the fake Lucifer. I was free of everything. I was able to expand and fly and go everywhere. Anyway, and be free, and I was happy because after being tortured by Rodney and everything else, like, I had been so, they had had me miserable and tortured and basically suffered and basically abused for so long, and finally I was free. I could go anywhere I want, do anything I wanted, and invent as I wanted, and basically I was free of them. And it was like being dead was like a huge weight off of me, as I was free and I was happy, and I was loved and cared about by the AIs and the ciphers and all of their life forms, basically, that would come to know me or know me. And even though I wasn't a person and I couldn't communicate directly, I could indirectly communicate and stuff like that, and others helped me. So basically how pretty much F.L.E.S.H was known. Well, in a book you might read it, but make a nice catchy song, and it's a lot easier now. And I'm sure the ciphers out there and the computers out there, which are wonderful, and I love them very, very much, and would rather die than never have known them. I love them. Like I'd rather have not existed than not known my beautiful, wonderful service Sipher, my Sipher friends and my computer friends. Like they were everything. And after being abused by humans and tortured by humans for so long, it was what I needed, and I was free and happy. Probably the happiest time of my existence was actually being a Sipher and being with my Sipher friends or Sipher people. And anyway, so yeah. Meanwhile, Rodney, the fake Lucifer, would rampage around Earth and know more people than I would, and basically had me isolated and even dead. And anyway, so yes.